Help! We are your help. Help! Help!
Hold on. But why are you...
Police officers have a duty to protect citizens and ensure their safety. But what happens when they become the main threat and danger to those very citizens? Here are instances where cops went so far that they didn't even realize they were about to have the worst day of their lives. The Jasper County Police were called to help a man having a seizure at his home. It was clearly a medical emergency, but when they arrived, the officers turned it into a chance to boost their egos instead of doing their job and helping.
Gotta sit down. I'm on one arm behind the back.
Alright. I'm on his back right now, right here.
Get around. Now or never. He's got it. Got it. Alright. Perfect. He's tough. I'm gonna go make sure we got that. Yeah, let's right there.
The guy, later identified as Riker Earl, was handcuffed by the officers, supposedly to stop him from hurting himself. But it quickly became clear this wasn't about helping. It was about control. Did they really need to climb onto his back, prioritizing securing over making sure he could breathe? Their incompetence only made things worse, turning a rescue into a disaster as the line between intervention and tragedy grew dangerously thin.
Riker? Yeah. Riker. Hey, Riker.
Guys, please.
Riker, can you hear me?
Please.
Riker? Hey, Riker, if you just chill out, everything will be all right.
Guys, please, I'm thinking.
Just settle down.
Guys,
Riker?
I'm gonna die.
Just settle down. You're not gonna die. We're trying to help you. Settle down. Just take it.
Riker. Guys, I'm gonna die.
You're all right.
Guys, help.
Riker? Riker.
Rikers, please. 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 Guys, please. Guys. Guys, I'm gonna die.
No.
Guys.
Riker cried out for help, but his pleas were met with empty reassurances and scattered orders. The officers made a critical mistake when they brushed off his cries that he couldn't breathe and was going to die, dismissing them as dramatics. That mistake would soon turn fatal, a failure so profound it would haunt these officers for the rest of their lives.
You're going to get one. What the hell are we?
Guys.
Okay. Because these are setting them. Hopefully this should be chilling them out here in the sun. Yeah. Yeah.
Guys, please.
Riker.
Right here. Trying to help you.
One of the medics said they were just dealing with them a half hour ago somewhere else.
Yeah, earlier today. Multiple seasons.
I just was given to him a little bit ago. Hey, Drew.
Okay.
Settle down. Settle down. Watch out, everybody. Hold on.
Please.
Okay, see, you're settling down. Grandma's right here. Yeah, Grandma's right here.
The officers reveal their true priorities: control over care. One even warns about losing their grip as if their comfort outweighs the life fading beneath them. They talk about helping, but their actions scream otherwise. As Riker weakens, they dig in deeper, ignoring every cry and sign of distress. Little do these so-called officers know that their blind arrogance is about to deliver them the worst day of their lives.
You're settling down.
All right. All right.
You gotta take my
Riker. All right. Strong.
Okay. What do you need to do without guys, I'm gonna die.
Riker, not right now. You're not gonna die. They're trying to help you. Breathe, okay?
That fucking leg gets loose, we're done.
Breathe. Riker, listen, we can give you some medication, all right?
Yeah.
You just need to
Where
breathe.
your ass?
No, easy.
There you go.
I'll do that. Oh, there we go. Come on, settle down. Settle down. Feel the medicine working, okay? Settle down.
The officers talk about giving Riker a chance to breathe, but their actions tell another story. Control remains their obsession as they strategize against a man in crisis, reducing him to a problem to be contained. Then comes the chilling mention of a taser again. This is how they help? With more force, more pain? But the worst is still maybe to come.
Jeez. I got him. All right, go on, baby.
Still going. Just give him a few minutes. Just let him breathe through it. All right. All right, Riker. Settle down. Settle down.
I know I get it.
Yeah.
Relax. You're gonna be all right in a second. Settle down. Settle down. Hold on. All right, Riker.
Yeah, I got his knee pretty good.
Yeah, because he's gonna wiggle right off.
All right.
No, not that taser again. Yeah, oh yeah, it's launched off.
The hollow performance of care continues as the officers offer surface-level reassurances while maintaining total control over Riker. They talk about making him comfortable, but only if he complies, an impossible demand for someone in crisis. Their suggestions of recovery are overshadowed by their obsession with restraint. Even the small act of rolling him on his side feels more like a reluctant concession than genuine concern. This facade of compassion hides a grim inevitability.
Hey, buddy, you need to calm down, man. Let's calm down. Take a few breaths.
Riker, can you relax for us?
Take some deep breaths.
If you can relax for us, we can get you moved, okay? You have the held on Benadryl? I'd like to get you more comfortable, but I can't do it when he's fighting. Can you hear me, Riker? Yeah? You think it'd be okay if we let go a little bit and get you a little bit more comfortable? Yeah? All right, should we try to roll him on his side? What do you think? Yeah, let's see if he'll just... All right, if you can get in a recovery position like this. Perfect. There we go.
There we go.
All right, Riker. Settle down. All right, there we go. That's all right. Just on your side. Just on your side. I don't want you on your back. Thanks. Hey, settle down. Keep your legs down, bud.
At that moment, Riker's grandmother, who was also in the house, tried to calm him down by reassuring him that the police were there to help. But she made a heartbreaking mistake. She believed in them. She thought these officers cared about her grandson's safety and that they were good policemen. Little did she know, her trust in their intentions would only pave the way for tragedy.
Just keep him down. Relax now. Hold on. Alex, this doesn't work. We can do ketamine. Yeah. We can't pull you up, okay? Stay there and relax, all right? Settle down.
Just
Settle
rest,
down.
Riker. They're trying to help you.
He's lifting me with his legs. He's still. Where did he go? Is he throwing up right now?
Yeah, he's going right back.
Yeah. Because this should have kicked in right now. And he's just eating these drugs up.
Yeah. Yeah, he ran in the grass.
Riker, Grandma's right here. Hold still.
Hold on.
You're fighting, they're helping you.
Relax. Yeah.
Grandma's right here. Just rest.
All right.
They're trying to help you.
Settle yourself.
Deep breaths, buddy. Deep breaths.
All right.
Yep, you're doing good.
The officers keep parroting commands, pretending calm words can mask their lack of real care. They casually reference dealing with Riker before, as if this is just another shift for them, another routine problem to suppress. The cold detachment is chilling, discussing how they trapped him before with no thought for his humanity. Each dismissive remark inches this encounter closer to an irreversible failure.
Deep breath.
Please.
Riker?
Riker, if you just calm down, everything will be all right. Just calm down. Take a deep breath.
Okay.
All right? Just quit fighting. Just stay still. Just stay still.
Hold still, Riker.
You want? Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Please.
Not too, dude. We did this last night. Really?
Yep.
How we feel. All right. Come on, Riker.
I don't get how the medics can handle this themselves.
Yeah, I love the cop side. You guys here
There you
first?
go, Riker. You're doing better.
Were you guys here first?
Same
Oh,
It's gonna make it a lot
I was over
easier.
on the highway.
Yeah, I heard everybody on the highway. He was raging out in his room, so I was just gonna close the door on him, strap him in there until he gets some hands.
What's baffling is why the cops felt the need to arrest Riker at all after his seizures instead of giving him the medical help he desperately needed. It's hard not to think they only did it because they saw an easy target, someone too vulnerable to fight back. Instead of compassion, they chose control. Instead of humanity, they chose their egos. And in doing so, they turned a medical emergency into a power trip.
Riker, listen, relax. I'm right here. They're trying to help you, not hurt you. Okay? Just breathe. They're trying to help
Pages
you.
something else out. That's what it sounds like. They might have.
I'll take that part.
That's what I thought I
No,
had gas.
that's not my watch.
Just relax,
I
Riker.
still can't
Just
believe they didn't find
relax.
that crash.
Okay?
There was 3 911 calls. Oh, no one found it? Nobody
No.
found it.
Come
Settle
on.
down. It's like,
Relax.
keep waiting. Settle down.
God.
Just chill, Riker. Just stop moving.
Yeah.
Just stop moving. Everything will be all right.
It's not easy on the knees.
That's good.
We could switch. I thought if you got comfortable, we'd go out.
The officers carry on with their indifferent chatter, casually debating whether the firefighters should stick around, as if Riker's life is just another detail to be decided later. Their dismissive tone makes it clear how little they value his condition or his life. But this cold lack of empathy is about to deliver a harsh lesson, one that will show them why they should never treat life so carelessly again.
Grandpa's here now, okay? So you gotta hold still, Riker. You gotta rest.
They're enough.
Riker is pop.
Who does? Farmhouse restaurant.
Alright.
No shit.
That's Newton County.
Well, yeah, we could probably deal with a few less firefighters if you need to go. We got 3 of us here.
Yeah.
There's a taser. We got both.
That's right.
Yeah, we got that.
I'll leave that for you.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Doug, we got manpower though. If you guys need to start rolling.
Well, they haven't called us yet.
Wrestler hasn't called it.
Oh, they have.
That's Morocco. That's fine.
Oh.
Is he getting the right now?
Yes.
Take it easy, Riker.
They call it a gas line.
Grandpa's here.
And we're sure it's one of the bonfires.
The officers keep pushing the same empty script, telling Riker to settle in, as if their words erase the pain they've caused. Their tone wavers between fake reassurance and impatience, treating his resistance as an inconvenience instead of a sign of distress. They ignore every opportunity to de-escalate or reassess, doubling down on their control. How much longer can they pretend they're helping before the inevitable breaks through their facade?
Okay, take a couple deep breaths for us.
I know I used positive test, but no, I don't want it. Serious.
Come on, Riker. Let's take a nap. Settle down.
I was trying to find the heat. All I was doing was running around. Paperwork off on stage. Yeah, I heard about that.
Her face was a little much. Just landed on the knees.
She's working.
Settle down, beast. Come on. Don't fight it.
Yeah. Don't be sword.
Let's say stuff that's important.
The officer's casual approach becomes more disturbing with every passing moment. They speculate about what Riker might have taken, treating his condition as a guessing game rather than the medical emergency it clearly was. But this behavior isn't surprising. They already knew they'd handcuffed him without justification. Now they needed a story, something to excuse their actions and shift the blame away from them for their own reckless decisions.
Riker?
Good. Can you still hear me, Riker? A little bit? Can you still hear me a little bit? You feeling a little better?
Why'd you try to switch it?
I think he's fine. He's gonna come home. Yeah, I don't want to lose.
Danger's not for you, Riker. Riker, just settle down. Settle down. Yeah. Yeah, down the counter.
Here.
I'm gonna give him another like. If he's still like this, he's getting the whole.
I would just give him.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Hey, Drew, you got that other 100?
Drew?
It should.
Drew!
Someone did legs. Now what's doing? Does he use anything? I mean, is it just the seizure? She says she has no idea. She has no idea if he took his meds.
Does he have a room?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, can you
Yeah.
check the room?
Where's his room at?
I checked all over, and I can't find. He said he was taking his medicine and stuff.
Which one's his room?
In there.
Right there?
And I went through every drawer.
Okay.
Everything. I even looked in the kitchen.
Sure.
And stuff.
Yeah, we just want to make sure he's not on something that's gonna harm him even more.
Now he sometimes will use like those, because the doctors have told him that like the seizures.
The officers sift through Riker's belongings, aimlessly searching for clues about his condition, as if playing detective could substitute for providing the immediate care he so desperately needed. And let's not even start on the fact that this cop had no warrant to be digging through his things. How much longer do you think before these clueless officers realize they're teetering on the edge of turning a bad situation into an irreversible tragedy?
Stuff
Sure.
for seizures. So but
Yeah.
I could not find
Okay.
nothing. I want to see if there's anything in this. Is this somebody's? This might be his glasses. I don't know what this is. I was looking to see what was in this to see, because this is part of his thing.
Yeah, it looks like
This
a...
looks like keys.
While one officer stayed with Riker's grandmother, rummaging through their belongings for drugs to justify his actions, the others placed a pillow under Riker's head. They claimed it was to protect him from further injuries if he hit his head. But what they failed to realize or simply ignored was that this decision would ultimately prove to be fatal, sealing the tragedy they were so recklessly creating.
Okay, you're gonna hurt yourself. Just sit.
Let go! Let go! Please! Please, let go! Yeah, let me go around the other side.
With him having asthma and stuff,
No, we can't treat him at all until he.
he calms down.
This is why I wanted to take to the needle when they do it.
Well, and I he should have just said,
Yeah, Drew.
but he seemed like he was
Hold on. What's going on?
This is unreal.
Can you get off of me, please?
Just relax, Ryder. The more you relax,
Please!
Is that a second 100?
second 200. Second 200.
Buddy, we'll get off of you as soon as you calm down, okay?
Hell it all.
We want to get off of you, but we can't.
Get off of me! Get off of me! Please! Please! We gotta get off of me! Help! Help!
We're helping you, buddy. We're trying to help you, okay?
Help! 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 Help!
We are your help.
Help!
Their approach remains as contradictory as ever, claiming they can't release him while insisting they're trying to help. But their true priority is obvious: maintaining control, no matter the cost to Riker's well-being. It's heartbreaking how many times Riker cried out for help, each plea a glaring sign that something was seriously wrong. Yet not one of them thought to actually offer the help he so desperately needed.
Help!
Alright, here, couch. I'll take it. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, back porch right there. They're talking to me, now they're yelling at 19.
Yeah, that's why I stepped away.
It's okay. Are you gonna calm down? Ryder, just calm down.
Yeah, it's gotta be a good fighter.
Yeah. We can get off you. But we can't help you. You're like this, alright? I got a
I was gonna say.
The officers then shifted their focus to logistics, casually discussing tarping him out and debating their next steps, as if relocating Riker was somehow more critical than addressing his worsening condition. Their detached chatter revealed a shocking lack of urgency or awareness. All the while, his condition deteriorated right in front of them unnoticed, but it won't stay noticed for much longer. The consequences of their neglect are about to catch up with them.
I didn't even think of that.
My son's life. You have to me. Please.
Just settle down. We'll get off you as soon
His
as
family's there, right?
Just quit fighting.
Yeah.
I'm alright. Stay in your place. I'm alright, Riker. Settle down. I'm gonna go swap my gloves.
Yeah, you're good.
Chill out. Chill out. Chill out.
Legs. Yeah. I do not know. That's so
I would call and see. Okay. If they want us to give another.
Oops, sorry.
Then we have to. Can we maybe talk him out to the truck first?
I don't know how we're going to get him out there because he's not going to sit on the back.
No, but like if we can get the tarp, the mega mover.
We didn't try, but it's.
Now, if you thought enough time had passed for the cops to finally remove the handcuffs, now that Riker had calmed down, remember, they claimed it was to stop him from hurting himself. And of course, you'd be dead wrong. They weren't even close to letting go of their power trip. The moment they saw how much they could boost their egos by keeping him restrained, it was clear this was never about helping him. It was always about them.
I would get more mad.
Yeah, it's not going to work. He's going to start kicking it. We're going to drop him. He's going to kick someone in the face. Settle down. I still don't think he knows what's going on.
No, I don't. Let me get the monitor, see what he gets.
Settle down, buddy. Settle down. Relax. Break your wrist. Calm down. Calm down.
Switch you.
Come on, buddy. All right, Riker.
Who is that?
Yep. We're feeling a little more calm. You're good, Riker. Come on.
Hey, Rick, it's Sis. You okay, buddy?
Settle down.
Riker, it's Sissy, honey.
Suddenly, complete silence filled the room. Riker, who had been vocal moments ago, stopped talking altogether. But do you think this was the moment the officers finally realized something was seriously wrong? But of course not. Their obliviousness persisted, proving once again that their focus was never on his well-being, but on their own self-serving agenda.
All right. All right. Finish it. All right.
Did you give him medication or something?
Got a lot of medication. Heart.
Sedatives. Slow him down. Breathe. Get him in the recovery position.
Okay, though?
You okay?
Savvy.
How do you want this? Gotta go the other way.
Yeah, that's going.
Get out, man. Put your arm in. You got it? All right.
Riker Earl was placed on life support shortly after the incident, his breathing further compromised by the very pillow the police had claimed was for his protection. 2 days later, he passed away. As the investigation drags on, it remains unclear if these officers will face any real consequences. If you think these cops deserve prison time, just wait. Our next case will show you an even more egregious abuse of power. On May 21st, 2023, a Walmart security employee reported 2 individuals who had concealed merchandise and left the store without paying. Vancouver police officers Gabriel Patterson and Andrea Mendoza responded to the call, arriving at the Walmart parking lot to identify the suspects. Elijah Goffey-Prejean, the man involved, was immediately arrested, while the woman accompanying him fled the scene and was not located.
Hey, go ahead and stop for me. Come on.
Well, what you got me?
Yep, I told you you're under arrest.
Hold on. But why are you... You press me in the balls? Like this? Yeah, you think you got me, but I let you.
Control point there, too. I got one running to the north.
I'm relaxing.
Yeah, that's fine. Relax right there.
This is for stupid theft.
Theft of what?
Well, we're gonna figure it out.
You try.
You ready? You can roll for me.
Do you?
Yep.
Yeah.
I got you. I can do it myself.
Thank you. Knock it up or I'll do it again.
Elijah resisted arrest, punching Officer Patterson in the face and kicking Officer Mendoza in the chest. At first glance, it might seem clear that Elijah is the villain here, and perhaps some of you think the officers were simply doing an excellent job handling the situation. But don't be fooled. What happens next pushes this story into the realm of absurd.
I'm done. I'm done. I promise, I'm done.
Yeah, I will tase you with the
I
dust.
promise I'm done.
Knock it off!
I will. I promise I'm done.
So when I say roll over, roll the over!
I will.
Now!
Okay.
Him!
I put my hands on my neck.
No, hey, you do exactly what I say, what I say.
will.
No, you're past that, man.
I said I will.
Yeah, your other hand, you're putting the small in your back.
I can't breathe my
Your other hand, put it in the small of your back.
This.
I'll take
Bro,
care of
pass down.
it. Put it in the small of your back and do it now.
Pass out.
I'm gonna help you.
Okay, really?
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Officer Mendoza deployed her taser on Elijah's back in an attempt to subdue him, but it didn't immediately work. As the struggle continued, she escalated the situation by exposing Elijah's genital area and threatening to activate the taser there if he didn't stop resisting. It's obvious this wasn't necessary. This was about restoring her ego after being kicked. But piece by piece, her actions built a puzzle that would soon lead to even worse consequences.
Okay, I have
We are code 4. It's a medical.
Code 3. Sis can't breathe.
And we need a supervisor.
Can you up that medical to code 3? I've got early 20s black male complaining of not being able to breathe. On your side, on your
My
side.
hoodie's around my neck.
Yep, I see that.
Hoodie's around my neck.
I see that.
We're on the west side of the
put my dick
Walmart.
away, please?
West side of Walmart.
Will you please put my dick away?
Right next to... Yeah, I got
Do
you.
with your breathing issue
I
right now.
appreciate
Right
it.
next to
There you
her
go. Yeah, my
vehicle.
partner got it.
Thank you.
We have 2 cover cars rolling up. 97. Everyone else, slow down.
He's been knocking someone's face over.
Now, maybe Elijah was guilty and deserved to be arrested, but he certainly didn't deserve such a brutal assault and public humiliation. These officers crossed the line, turning enforcement into excessive violence. Their reckless actions quickly backfired when Elijah started experiencing breathing problems and sustained injuries so severe they were forced to call an ambulance. What should have been a standard arrest spiraled into a disturbing display of abuse and incompetence, and it was far from over.
Chill the out.
We have a female. Other units coming in. Check for a female. Her description of the call. She took off running. Northbound behind Walmart.
For land on your third, you want to lay in your butt.
Hey, go ahead and stop for me. Come on.
Well, where you got me?
Yep, I told you you're under arrest.
Hold on.
Fighting with one.
You push me in the balls? Okay, bitch.
If you're still unsure just how far the police overstepped, let's take a look at the CCTV footage. It's clear as day. While Elijah certainly deserved to face consequences for his actions, he didn't deserve to be humiliated and brutalized. Have you ever encountered an officer whose primary goal wasn't justice or safety, but asserting their authority at all costs?
Yeah, you think you got me, but I let you.
Control point there, too. I got one running to the north.
I'm relaxing.
Yep, that's fine. You can relax right there.
This is for stupid theft.
Theft of what?
Well, we're gonna figure it out.
You try.
Okay, ready? You can roll to me.
To you?
Yep.
Yeah.
I got you. I can do it myself.
Thank you. Knock it off or I'll do it in your face. I will do it.
I'm done. I promise, I'm done.
Yeah, I will tase you with the
I
dose.
promise I'm done.
Knock it off.
I will. I promise I'm done.
So when I say roll over, roll the over.
I will.
Now.
Okay.
What should have been a straightforward arrest for shoplifting turned into a grotesque display of power, with the cops managing to outdo Elijah in sheer wrongdoing. Their actions were so excessive that they ended up looking like the bigger villains in this mess. After everything you've seen, do you really believe Elijah hit the officers as they claimed? Considering their behavior, it's clear their version of events can't be taken at face value.
Hands on him.
I put my hands on my neck.
No, hey, you do exactly what I say, what I say. No, you're past that, man.
I said I will.
Yeah, your other hand, you're putting the small in your back.
I can't breathe, my
Your other hand, put it in the small of your back. I'll take care of it. Put it in the small of your back. Do it now.
Pass out.
I'm gonna help you.
Okay, really. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I have some things to do.
We are code 4. It's a medical.
Code 3.
No, we need a supervisor.
Can you up that medical to code 3? I've got early 20s, black male, complaining of not being able to breathe. On your side, on your side.
I just rub my neck.
Yep, I see that.
I just rub my neck.
I see that.
Maybe these officers thought they were untouchable that day, but they were about to have the worst day of their lives once their superiors stepped in. Officer Mendoza was immediately suspended and placed on administrative leave for fourth-degree assault, facing the consequences of her actions. Meanwhile, Officer Gabriel Patterson somehow escaped unscathed, showing yet again how accountability in such cases often falls frustratingly short. The Memphis police received a call from a convenience store at the corner of Lamar and Airways in Memphis. Employees reported that a man, Drew Thomas, was causing a disturbance, knocking items off shelves. Officer William Skelton arrived at the scene and found Thomas inside the store. From the start, it's obvious this encounter is set to escalate into a very tense confrontation.
Dealt with you, man.
I ain't doing nothing. I got bound over.
Keep your hands on the hood.
I got a lot on me. Benefit. Walkway. Look at my butt. Nothing, man. I was trying to go to work.
Have you ever even had a real job?
Downtown.
Okay. Yeah, you about to have some work downtown. Hands behind your back, you're under arrest.
To everyone's surprise, Thomas was calmly arrested, handcuffed, and placed in the back of a police car without any resistance or argument. But don't be fooled into thinking this is the end of the story. Cases with power-hungry officers are never that simple. What began as a straightforward arrest is about to spiral into something far bigger and more unnecessary, all thanks to their unchecked need to assert control.
Hang on to those for me, please. Wait.
Where we going?
Jail?
For what?
Vandalism.
What I been?
The inside of the store.
What I do?
You vandalized the inside of the store. Sit.
Oh, I did. I bought some coffee.
Good. Sit.
Am I heavy?
No, sit.
Why not?
Because I said so. Put your feet in.
Pizza.
However, Officer Skelton wasn't satisfied that everything had gone smoothly and without incident. A true tyrant at heart. He seemed almost disappointed that he had no reason to flex his authority. So, instead of following protocol and taking Thomas to jail, Skelton lingered at the scene for over half an hour, seemingly searching for an excuse to escalate the situation. What happens next will leave you questioning his motives even more.
I'll do his matches, boy.
Sounds good. I told him I was going to spray him. $774.
Although Thomas was not resisting and was already handcuffed, Officer Skelton wasted no time unleashing a barrage of abusive language and profanity at him. It didn't take long for him to invent a reason to harass Thomas, who was calmly sitting in the car waiting to be taken to jail. It's painfully clear that this officer had been itching for an excuse to assert his dominance from the very beginning.
Suspect's kicking my car door. I am deploying my pepper foam. I'm trying.
What the hell am I doing? I fucked up real bad.
I don't think so. Anybody got a rib hobble? Mine seems to be missing.
I got a rib hobble.
Yay!
Without any reason, Officer Skelton sprayed Thomas with a chemical spray multiple times through the window of the police car. It's obvious he wanted to hurt Thomas simply because he thought his badge gave him the unchecked power to do so. But Officer Skelton wasn't done yet. His thirst for control was about to escalate, revealing an even more aggressive side.
Lock it. No. me, you get it again.
No, sir. May you let the wonder down.
For you? Hell no. Not after that. You gonna make me have to treat you like that after I tried to be good to you the first time, tried to take you somewhere to get you some help, then you gonna make me be an asshole, and now you gonna ask me for a favor? I don't think so. 774, Rip Hobble secure. You want me to roll the window down? I probably should.
He was calling you sir at the end of that, though.
Yeah, he was. He was.
Just gotta encourage him with him, then it'll calm down. By doing that, it'll calm down now.
I hope so. We'll get some overtime out of this,
I've never
gentlemen.
seen someone spray someone before.
It's the first time I've used the phone.
But that's still not a motherfucker.
I hope so. I don't know if he'll give it to me.
Officer Skelton's actions painted a grim picture of his department, where unchecked power and impunity seemed to thrive. He acted with the confidence of someone who had done this many times before, always escaping accountability. Watch how he and the other officers reveled in their abuse of authority, blissfully unaware that they were about to have the worst day of their lives.
That's fine. I foamed the out of him. I'll tell the camera I foamed the fuck out of him. I told him I was gonna foam the fuck out of him.
And then he started kicking again. I'm like, you're gonna do it? He's like, I'm gonna do it. I'm like, oh shit, here we go.
He kicked the door. I said, if you do it again, I'm gonna foam you. He did it again, so I foamed him.
Top of his ass.
Yeah, and he's rip hobbled now. And now he's calling me sir.
Yeah, and now he's being told respect.
Here's the thing. I know you're gonna need to weigh it. Oh yeah, Biddick's working on the ticket right now. I told him.
Yeah, when he started kicking, I turned my
here,
body cam
sorry.
on. Right then, I was like, oh shit.
Oh, is it on? It's unlocked. It's unlocked. Yeah. 774. Do have ambulance en route. Check.
I wasn't officially on scene. They started kicking the back of your car. That's when I. It's rough back there. Just me holding.
I told him.
If you thought I was exaggerating about their department, just wait until you see the supervisors arrive on the scene. Their arrival confirms every word, proving that the real issue starts at the top. Instead of holding officers like Officer Skelton accountable, the supervisors enable the behavior, failing to act as they should when faced with wrongdoing. They don't correct the problem, they are the problem.
Explanation for the arrest ticket? No? Okay.
What are you charging him with filming you these?
Okay. He says he's got enough for felony vandalism.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, make it as long as
Sounds good.
well as disorderly, and he's actually barred from there. He's on the
Do ag trespass.
trespass.
Yeah, do ag trespass.
So we are for sure gonna have a felony on this?
Ambulance is on the way. He'll be all right.
He's not still kicking it.
No, he's just wiggling. Phone's doing its work.
I mean, we got more pepper spray.
I know. We can always pepper spray again if we need to.
I've come really close to pepper spraying somebody back in my car before.
Let me remind you that while Officer Skelton was casually chatting with his supervisors and the other officers who arrived on the scene, Thomas was still sitting in the closed car, soaked in the chemical spray Officer Skelton had unleashed on him multiple times. Can you even imagine the hell he was enduring at that moment? Trapped, struggling to breathe, with no escape from the torment these officers had inflicted?
I don't know. Probably trying to get that shit out of his eyes.
He was kicking the squad car pretty hard. I was about to start cussing him, but then Skelton did first. And then Skelton said he's gonna phone him. And then Skelton walked away, and I heard another kick. I'm like, what do you want to do? Who was you? I'm gonna phone him. You?
Me, Sharman, Halterman, and Biddick.
I need you to go back to the precinct, fill out the blue team, and wear your spray.
Okay.
Who gonna transfer?
Well, he's in my car.
So when you get him out of the car, when the ambulance get him out of the car, put him in one of you all cars and transfer.
Okay. Do we want to switch? Leave the cuffs on him.
Both of y'all. Well, both of y'all transport. You and him.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, I just got here. I just pulled over. on the interstate. We need him out there to get the ticket.
Even with their supervisor backing them up, Officer Skelton and his partner couldn't resist piling on more lies, spinning stories as if their words alone could rewrite reality. They treated the situation like a game, deciding to milk their power trip for as much entertainment as possible. How much ego boosting will it take for them to stop and finally check on Thomas?
It was very much so disrupted, that store. Everything was in disarray. Just couldn't go home.
Where do I go to spray the back of the car out?
You gotta go to the
fire station?
Yeah, I guess you
fire station.
If you go to the one on Lamar, there's a hose on the west side of the building.
Oh, Bennett always knows where the hose are, don't you?
Where's the fire station on Lamar? Lamar what?
Lamar.
Just the other side of Lamar and South
Sims.
Parkway? Oh, Lamar and Sims. I thought you meant South Parkway.
Well, I know where the hose is at the one in Lamar and Sims.
Okay.
The one in South Parkway probably has one, I just don't know where it's at.
Okay.
The one of the Lamar and Sims is on the west side wall of it. You can pull right up to it.
Help! 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 Help!
You guys got sprayed. Yeah, if I didn't work Delta, I would have jumped on it.
Were you listening to the radio?
I gotta come back.
Thomas began shouting for help at the top of his lungs, but not a single officer turned around. They continued their conversation as if his cries didn't exist. What started as casual chatter soon shifted to more serious topics as they began concocting a real plan to justify their actions, all while ignoring the man suffering just a few feet away.
No, I know why I said you.
He got face full of this here.
He got more than one face full.
Oh, no, I don't know that he got but one face full because he kept turning away.
He got one at least.
Mm-hmm.
He turned his face and looked right at this window. I was like, yeah, I'm not opening this up because I don't need skeleton spraying my ass with it.
Yeah, I'll have to do an OJI if I get hit with that.
Skeleton will get him.
I was just making sure you weren't taking any licks. So if you had, everything would have changed. Like I didn't think you did. I was watching. I just didn't want to get caught for some friendly fire over there.
I was doing my best not to.
Help!
Now, you did what you had to do. I just
Spray!
sure.
Water! Help! Help! Water!
Thomas called for help 9 times, pleading in pain, gasping for air, and begging for water. Yet neither Officer Skelton nor any of the other officers bothered to check on him or offer assistance. They only sprang into action when they realized that protocol required a medical examination before he could be taken to jail. A reminder that their concern was never about his well-being, only about covering their bases.
I will say, if he's pissed me out, I can't guarantee I won't take him in the face.
That's okay.
I'll be like, "Well,
That's okay. That's all right.
I have very low tolerance. Let me ask him to get closer.
I don't know if they can. I don't think there's enough room. Unless it'll be easier for me to bring my car over here than it would for them to.
We had
I just spray one.
Okay.
Well, I mean, he won't be accepted at the jail until he's been cleared there. So, until he's been cleared, until he's been cleared by the med nurse.
Why? I mean,
Because the jail won't. If we spray them, the jail won't take them unless they go to the hospital first.
okay, I'm coming, people that don't want to go, I'm telling people, but I'm not taking him if he's violent.
Are you gonna let the paramedics take a look at you, or no? You are?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to hurt when I wash him out. It's going to sting worse.
Even as Thomas was finally receiving medical attention, the officers couldn't bear not being the center of attention. They began cheering each other on, making sure to redirect the focus back to themselves. Their egos took precedence over the situation, turning a moment of urgency into yet another opportunity for them to inflate their sense of importance.
All right, come on. He still has my cuffs on. We can switch them or not. I'm not really sure which one's safer.
Probably not.
Probably not. Switch them.
If you do, I put the other pair on first.
Yeah.
Don't take them off, then put one on.
This way. Step up. Big step. Another big step. Okay. Let me get his shoes. Make sure you wash your hands really good. Yeah, you'll probably want to wash your rip hobble. Thanks for letting me use it. I appreciate it.
Then the cops returned to scheming, concocting a story that Thomas had caused so much damage to the police car they could charge him with vandalism. The irony? They completely forgot that they didn't need to make anything up. He was already being arrested for the store disturbance. It's almost comical how far they're willing to go just to justify their power trip, as if the original reason wasn't already enough.
This one.
All right, go ahead and charge him with felony vandalism because we don't know how much damage he's done to that door.
Did you hear, Lieutenant?
Make sure you put that heat there.
Properties.
Come on.
Sorry, sir. I had no choice. Well, I also know you don't like coming out of the office this close to getting off on time. My sinuses are open, yes, sir. And Lieutenant said charge him with felony vandalism. We do get to charge him with
felony. I was thinking too. He did some damage to that door. Are you familiar with heavy?
Should I go ahead and go take care of my blue team? All right.
Officer Skelton suggested they could write the report to inflate the damage total over $1,000 just so they could charge Thomas with felony vandalism. Who's going to tell these officers that their words don't magically turn lies into truth? They don't have the right to fabricate whatever narrative suits them, no matter how desperate they are to justify their misconduct.
I'm gonna. Okay, so where's the hose at the one at Lamar and Sims?
So when you pull into the lot on the very west side of the building, like if you're going to the back of the parking lot where the basketball goal is, it's on the wall.
West. The side pointing toward... Yeah, toward the west. Okay. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Is it something I can just walk up and use, or... Okay. Okay, thank you. Oh, okay. Who asked you to take who?
Lodge asked me to take his Delta spot.
Oh.
Today.
Lodge? Works Delta?
Yeah, apparently.
Really? Oh. I thought all he wanted to do was equipment.
He tried to get me to do it today too, but I wasn't able to put my name on the roll call because they already had it like gone or something. Call me again.
And just when you think the unprofessionalism of these officers couldn't sink any lower, they find a way to prove you wrong. This time, they reached a new level of stupidity by muting their body cameras for a few seconds. If this is what they were comfortable saying with the cameras on, can you even begin to imagine the terrible things they said once the cameras were off?
The regular old spray, but the foam works wonders.
What's your P number?
7... Hang on. Sorry, it's not my normal car. 7411.
I want to actually wash my hands.
Yeah, I do too.
I think he regrets his life decision.
I think so. Oh, can I get that arrest ticket back? Because I'm going to have to enter him in my blue team. His date of birth...
The cops claimed that Thomas caused $1,000 in damage to the store and another $1,000 to the police car. But stick around a little longer, you'll soon see just how big of a lie this was and what the real investigation uncovered about their fabricated claims.
Years spraying somebody. So far, I've averaged one time per 4 years. Team, I will take.
Go ahead and get it like a New Year's present, you know? Like a good way to usher in the year.
I mean, man, like I said, the first time it's all on camera. I thought he was calm, cool, collected. Everything was going to be peachy. Then he was in there for maybe 2 hours, and now he's back, and now we got a legit felony charge.
He'll be there for at least a couple of weeks, hopefully.
Let's hope.
As each new officer arrived at the scene, Officer Skelton eagerly repeated the fabricated story he had just concocted with his colleagues, ensuring everyone was on the same page. But why did more and more officers keep showing up, even though Thomas had been in handcuffs for over half an hour? Were they there to assist, or to just bask in the chaos and assert their collective power?
Got him in cuffs, fine. Once he got in the car, he started kicking the door. I said, I had some choice words, but I said, if you kick the door again, I am going to phone you. And he kicked the door again. And guess what? Incident, consequence. Or even better, the law of thermodynamics. Action, reaction.
Yeah, he regretted his decision when he got that phone.
Yeah, after the phone, he started calling me sir. Yeah. It went from, I'm going to kick your ass, to sir.
He was saying he was like sorry and shit.
Yeah.
And then he started like, he still was kicking the door with Beard and them.
Yeah, well, that's when I grabbed him and I was like, dude, you want to get foamed again?
He was slamming his face against the door, like making his nose bleed. I'm like, dude, what are you doing?
But do you think, man, you think because it's cold tonight and he ain't got nowhere to live no more, that's why he's acting a fool because he wanted to go to jail?
Thomas was charged with vandalism and trespassing, ultimately serving 150 days in jail. However, an investigation revealed the truth. The damage to the store was only $350, and there was no damage to the police car after all. Officer Skelton was charged with excessive force and fired immediately, while the other officers involved were suspended for 3 days without pay for their misconduct and for grossly exaggerating the damage. If you thought today's video was wild, get ready for our next one. We've prepared even more shocking stories of police officers who are about to experience their 5 minutes of fame. Say hi to YouTube.